Former Alpine boss reveals new team entering F1, and it's not Andretti. Red Bull in crisis, lost championship, high pressure and desperation to improve. McLaren scares Red Bull, but Norris needs medical help. This and much more, now on F1 News. American project promises to shake up the grid with former Alpine F1 boss. Otmar Szafnauer, former boss of the Alpine team, has revealed that he is leading a new project backed by American investors to introduce an 11th team to the championship. Szafnauer, known for his astute leadership and experience in the paddock, was removed from his role at Alpine after last year's Belgian Grand Prix. Now he returns to the scene with ambitious plans, bringing with him the promise of innovation and a new vision for Formula One. What's more, according to him, his information is completely unprecedented, as it doesn't concern the possibility of Andretti joining, but rather another team, bringing even more expectation to the biggest category in world motorsport. And as if that wasn't enough, Szafnauer adds to the expectation by revealing that in addition to his undisclosed investors, there is another brand interested in Formula One, bringing the possibility of not only the 11th, but also the 12th team in the category. Neither Szafnauer nor Autosport.com give any indication of who these investors are. However, it is possible to point to some brands such as Chevrolet with Cadillac, which has already shown an interest in Formula One, and Ford itself, which is designing the 2026 engines for Red Bull. We still have a lot to talk about with the latest F1 news, but first I'd like to remind you to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more quality content like this. Red Bull in crisis, pressure on Perez and the quest for resurrection. The Red Bull Formula One team is facing a turning point in its glorious history. With the retention of Sergio Perez, despite a series of underwhelming results, the team is under intense pressure from both the media and fans to turn things around and return to the top step of the podium. Sergio Perez, the Mexican driver who has proven himself capable of great things on the track, is going through a turbulent period in his career. Since his last victory at the Azerbaijan GP in 2023, Perez has struggled to maintain a consistent pace. However, with his big mistakes and lack of performance, he has accumulated just 28 points in the last 8 races and faced early eliminations in qualifying. Red Bull, known for its culture of high performance and innovation, is determined to make the necessary changes to improve the performance of the team, the car and, crucially, Perez's pace. Team boss Christian Horner expressed confidence in Perez's ability to bounce back, especially at circuits where he has previously had success, after the European summer break. However, despite the confidence in the Mexican driver, one thing is practically certain, with McLaren having a car to match Red Bull and its driver duo, Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris being one of the best on the grid, Red Bull, who confirmed Perez until the end of the year after meeting on Monday, find themselves in the position of virtually relinquishing the 2024 Constructors title. This is a critical moment for the team that has tasted success and is now looking to rise from the ashes. With the 2024 season underway, the eyes of the Formula One world are on Red Bull and Perez, waiting to see if they can overcome the challenges and return to being a dominant force in the sport. Ferrari accelerates efforts to solve post-summer break oscillation problems. Scuderia Ferrari is pulling out all the stops to solve the porpoising problems that have plagued its performance in the first half of the Formula One season. After a summer break full of analysis and development, the Italian team is determined to come back stronger for the next races. According to Italian team boss Fred Vasseur, Ferrari will have a number of technical upgrades planned and hopes not only to improve the stability of the car, but also to increase its competitiveness against formidable rivals such as Red Bull and Mercedes. However, the team boss still admits to being fourth on the Formula One grid, but remains hopeful that at the end of the summer break, the team will be back fighting for the top spot. Challenges and rivalries at McLaren, Norris' psychological journey and Verstappen's level of dedication. Formula One is a sport that tests not only drivers' physical ability, but also their mental strength and dedication. Recently, Ralf Schumacher suggested that McLaren's Lando Norris could benefit from the help of a mental coach to improve his performance after a disappointing start to the Belgian Grand Prix. Norris, who has taken responsibility for his mistakes, could find psychological guidance a tool to boost his confidence and calm, crucial elements for any top-level athlete. On the other hand, Christijan Albers expressed his exhaustion at the difference in caliber between Norris and Red Bull's Max Verstappen. Albers points to Verstappen's dedication and perseverance as factors that distinguish him from Norris, suggesting that Norris' lifestyle and priorities may be affecting his focus and performance. While Norris may be facing psychological challenges, Verstappen is praised for his disciplined and focused approach. Formula One, like any elite sport, requires more than physical talent. It requires a sharp mind and an unwavering commitment to excellence. McLaren outperforms. Surprise that terrifies Red Bull. Continuing to talk about McLaren, it is necessary to bring up Christian Horner's statements about the team, which could change the game a little more with regard to Lando Norris' problems. Since the introduction of significant upgrades in Miami, McLaren has not only established itself as Red Bull's main competitor, but has also demonstrated a versatility that allows it to adapt efficiently to different types of circuits. While Red Bull faces challenges in maintaining the RB20's balance, McLaren takes advantage of its more flexible setting window to maximize performance in a variety of track conditions. Horner openly acknowledges McLaren's superiority in terms of adaptability, a quality that could be decisive for the rest of the season. Red Bull, despite its initial success, now sees the need to expand its own tuning window in order to compete effectively with McLaren, which has reduced the gap in the championship to just 42 points. McLaren, with its innovative approach and rising performance, is ready to challenge the status quo and bring even more excitement to the upcoming races. Leave your comments on the video, and once again, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the latest Formula One news, and thanks for listening.